100%, 100%. And a lot of people ask, messaging me today, what's your percentage? Has it gone down? I say, no, if anything, it's gone up. And Newcastle are, honestly, I mentioned it in my transfer daily today, that this has been a complete PR disaster, excuse me, by Newcastle from day dot. And the reason why it's been a PR disaster is because they didn't have a strategy. And this is the reason why I keep on stressing the fact and the point and the truth that Newcastle have to accept a lot of responsibility. And the reason why we've been talking about they've been losing out on Sesko, they lost out on Ekitike, is because, forget Newcastle for a second, because we know why and when Newcastle have been panicking and going around Europe trying to find this big ticket number 9. But put yourself in the shoes of someone like Sesko and Ekitike. Newcastle for the last 2-3 months have not even been going for Ekitike or Sesko. And all of a sudden, these strikers, Gyökeres, Ekitike and Sesko, because the big teams in the Premier League have always been looking for a number 9 for the last 12 months, bar Manchester City. If you're one of them players, you've been thinking about Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool for the last 6 to 12 months. And all of a sudden, Newcastle have entered the frame and they've just lost so much time and so much negotiation period with those players. So it is not a surprise for me why they've lost the PR disaster. Is because reality hit them, but they refused to believe that reality. That Isak, if we believe to what his camera leaking out over the last 2-3 weeks, is this player told you. He tried to be right with you. He tried to be upfront with you and gave you notice, good notice, for the last 3 to 6 months. And where they find themselves now is week in, week out, day in, day out. They're trying to grab the narrative, the losing narrative, the lost narrative, and whatever you want to call it. And what they're trying to do is just throw a different spin on it. For the last 3 days, every time I wake up and get out of bed, there's another spin from Newcastle. And we just need to rewind ourselves back from a player that wasn't for sale, but we expect Liverpool to come to the table and enter a bid. Like if he's not for sale, you just put it out in black and white, put a statement out and say he's not for sale. We don't entertain and we don't want to entertain any bids for our prize asset in Alisson Isak. Squash all the talk for it and do not even give Liverpool an ounce of encouragement. But you did.
Yeah.
Woman, you said that we expect a bid. When you expect a bid, this is the reason why Liverpool picked up the phone. And we've obviously stressed the tragic circumstances of Diogo Jota, that Liverpool had an increased vacuum to fill, and they needed Ekitike